Good morning, viewers. Welcome to Global Entertainment News Breakfast Show, your daily dose of news and updates. I am your host, Bella, and joining me on today's studio is.
Yeah.
We'll be taking today's top story from Punch and the Nation. Today's top story from Punch. Copper who criticized Tinubu under pressure to apologize, activists. Human rights activist and publisher of Sahara Report, Omoyele Sowore, says on Monday that the Youth Copper member, Oshel Ogumaye, who criticized President Bola Tinubu administration over hardship, is under tremendous pressure to apologize. Sowore, who accompanied the COMPA member to the NYC local government inspector office in Lagos alongside a team of lawyers, says government officials, including ministers, has been reaching out to pressure Ugumaye to apologize. Speaking on Arise TV on Monday night, Sowore insists that the COPA member committee no crimes by exercising their freedom of expression in criticizing Tinubu administration. So,
Well, this case has been a serious case now. There's been something trending. Everything has gotten to the ears. I believe the president has heard something. I heard this already. Because what I see in this story is that it's very wrong for the NYC secretary, or I guess, sent a message, called her, uh, and sent her a message assisting her to bring down her post, and the way she was talking to her was very, very bad
well,
in that regard. But I feel there was something she said in the video saying that as a NYC member, you are not permitted to criticize government as an NYC member. But I think it's very bad for someone to be going through pain and
you're not
hardship.
expected
You
to.
are not expected to talk about it. In the video she made, I never say anything bad in what she
Know what
said.
she said.
But if there's anything wrong in what the girl said in the video, the government should come outside and prove us wrong, prove her wrong, and prove that statement wrong. Everything in the country is
It's
high.
hard.
She mentioned cost of egg. In 2023, the cost of one crate of egg was 800 naira. Now you can't buy a crate of egg for 5,000. Just imagine the increment. Almost 4,200 naira increment in just 24 crates pieces of egg. I dey tell you that is it the chicken now that are going through economic breakdown or something, just for a chicken to lay egg is now costing almost 5,000 naira. So I think but I really want to applaud Sowore for going into that case, because I just imagine how it would have been if this girl went alone to visit the local government chairman at Etiosa. I wonder how the scenario was going to be. When they knew that someone was coming with some lawyers and everything, they vanished. They didn't even wait to attend to her. Knowing that they know that what they are doing is wrong. They are
Well,
just trying to favor
she already
the
came
government.
out to apologize, to tender her apology to the Tinubu
She has not
president.
apologized yet.
She did. She did yesterday on her handle where she obviously apologized on that. Well, let's move on. Amosun Dangote differ over cement plant demolition. The president of Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, has accused former Ogun State Governor Abi Kunle Amosun of demolishing his cement plant twice during his tenure. Dangote made the claim on Monday during a meeting with Governor Dapo Abiodun. But in a shift reaction, Amosu, in a statement by his media office, described Dangote allegation, challenging him to unveil the public of the required approval for the construction of the construct he alleged were demolished. While we are not giving vent to this obvious mischief as it is deliberate, we will advise Alhaji Dangote to furnish the public with details of the land acquisitions with relevant planning approval, and let us engage in a constructive conversation therefore.
So, this case, I don't really know much story about this case, but I think it's with the kind of status and stage Dangote has reached in this country. I don't think when it comes to land acquisition, it should be a challenge because there's nothing you can pay for when it comes to that land. But
Exactly.
it's probably I think it's this is a an individual dispute between Dapo Abiodun and Dangote Group because I don't think Dangote has any issue when it comes to politics and everything.
Well, Dangote coming out to say that during the term of the Ogun State Amosu, actually demolishing the plan that he wanted to build a cement factory, that it was tries. So if Amosu is going to come out to say that nothing of that actually happened, I don't know, but I feel like there is going to be a back and forth between those two. That while Dangote is trying to prove himself that what was done then was actually true, that he's not just making up stories. Well, let's move on. Military attack, electricity worker, disco blame federal government, threatening strike. The federal government has come under fire for its silence over the attack on electricity distribution company by the military. This came as the National Union of Electricity Employees has warned that continued assault on electricity worker would lead to a nationwide service withdrawal. That within 1 week, the two distributor companies in Lagos were attacked by men in military uniform, inflicting injuries on civilians doing their lawful duty. As a result, stakeholders expressed concern that the presidency, the Ministry of Defence, the Office of the National Security Adviser, and the Chief of Defence Staff appear to have turned a blind eye to the military invasion, which ought to be a nationwide security issue.
Well, if the military have deemed it in themselves to, I think the second time they're attacking distribution company in Lagos State. I think there's something hidden that we don't know about. For the chief of staff and
They
the
all turned a deaf
chief
eye.
defense staff not going or saying anything about it. I think definitely the order is from them, and there's something hidden that we don't know yet. And I think the investigation needs to go deep. We need to
Into
go deep
it.
into that investigation and let's know what the true issue is and where the problem is coming from.
Those two workers are actually for the state and the government as well. So whatever that is, maybe I feel like there's something that needed to be say about or addressed about it. Well, media strategy says Nollywood actress plagiarized viral post on Ashake. Media strategist Esther Ijewere has accused Nollywood actress Dayo Amusa of plagiarism, saying Amusa copied and shared her social media post about singer Asake and his father without proper credit. Ijewere originally shared her thoughts on Facebook, reflecting on Asake's childhood struggle and the emotional weight of his public family issue. She posted on Facebook on March 15 at 1:15 a.m. Amusa posted the same message later on the same day. She has since deleted it when the controversy started.
Well,
Is this what we have to be arguing about now about two Nollywood? If you make a post about someone and then yours did not, I know it's actually an offense for you to steal someone else post and then making it yours, but at the same time, I think everybody has their own view. She might actually concur on what she says and then she wanted to add her own pieces of thought, but I don't feel this has to go into another misunderstanding between two adults that want that trying to create issue about this whole thing.
no, I don't think it's a crime to share anybody's post because even in the social media apps and everything, it's obviously stated there that there's an icon to share. For them to put an icon there to share, definitely there's not a crime to share other people's posts. But I don't know why she's coming out to say um yeah, she shared her post and this and that. But
Maybe
I
she's
don't
trying
think
to be relevant, and because I think that this was actually my first time of hearing about it.
if her name was not stated in the post, I don't think she has any right to come outside. Probably she's insinuating that she copied her post and posted about. I don't think it's an issue we need to be more concerned. Ashake himself have be concerned with his father.
Exactly, that
So
is what I wanted to say.
that's why I said bloggers always want to take things away from what people think it is. You don't know the truth. It's only Ashake and his father that knows how they started their life to
Exactly.
where they got to now. So anybody coming outside and saying probably the few, if she never knew and I get to be faster now, nobody will even bring this issue up to this
About
stage.
Dayo Amusa, her own thought was like when Ashake tattooed his face, she knew that he was hiding from her childhood trauma and all that. And I feel like tattooing someone tattooing his face was not supposed to be about hiding from a childhood trauma. Tattoo will not cover any trauma that you are going to be passing
Ashaka
through.
himself said the tattoo is not a permanent one. That if we can wake up one morning and see that there's also on his face again. So I don't think it's something we need to be. It's see I believe it's his own life. You have the right to say, okay, oh, I want to paint my face red, paint it blue. It's his own choice, and he
Well,
knows what he wants. The reason why most of people are talking like this because they've not gotten the kind of money he has now. When they see the kind of money, when you see money that you've not seen in your lifetime before, you see it once, you are seeing it twice, you are seeing it. Probably you've not seen 10 million before. You saw 10 million for the first time. The next time you are seeing 20 million, you are seeing 30 million. Money that you've not seen coming in into your account like that before. I tell you, the way you spend money will change. The way you channel money will change. Is it car that he wants to buy that he doesn't have? Is it house that he doesn't have? What else does he not have? You just feel like what should I use my money to do? Tattoo. So I think he has the right to do anything he wants to do. It's like
and today's top story from the nation. House of Representatives donates 705 million to support Tinubu humanitarian programs. Yesterday, Yesterday urged National Assembly members to prioritize national unity and development above political division. He gave the advice last night at an iftar dinner with the leadership and members of the House of Representatives at the State House in Abuja. The dinner was hosted by President Bola Tinubu. Lawmakers should embrace their roles with humility and a shared vision of progress. A statement by the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Communication in the Office of the Vice President, Stanley Nwocha, quoted Shitima as saying, 705 million naira donated.
you see why I say these lawmakers don't know what their job is or because how will you just carry 705 million and giving it to the president for this one? I'm very sure this money is not going into anywhere.
Any humanitarian
Probably
program or
it's
what?
going to the pocket of the president. This money can be used for so many things. This money can be used for so many things. The lawmakers can use that 705 million to build 3 schools. Build these 3 schools and put it under the name of the law under the name of lawmakers and the year of the lawmakers probably lawmaker 2000 and this just put your administration time and the year use it to build things let people know that at this your time this is what we did.
Was it actually a good taste for them to actually say that they all sat in the chamber and then they feels like this donation has to go to the president instead of them doing it on their own, and then even if there is need for them to put the name of the president by the side of it, like I don't really understand what
let
is
me
going on.
let me tell you for them to bring a big check to the president is something they've sat down and discussed already. Probably they are feeling let's look for a way to make the president feel that we are still in support of him and anything. 705 million can go a long way in doing something good in this nation than
Wow.
giving it out in that form. So 705 million
Or in support of humanitarian that anybody can be in that position. Not I don't even know what to
At the
say.
time tell us the ones all these prank stars are doing about sharing love, the ones that the likes of Ashakins are doing. I don't know humanitarian acts. So
No, to
so
them is the
so,
president
so
that is
I all these things they are doing, I tell you, it's to me is a way of still stealing Nigerian money. That money now can be it can be a money that in the end of this business, so this is what we have to give the president. You just look for a name to cover it up and say this one is am. Which one is humanitarian this to the president?
mm,
Then for
yeah,
Nigeria, it's only in this country we hear different type of excuse to look money.
to late money, exactly. Well, let's move on. Lagos Calabar Coastal Road will add $45 billion to economy, says Oladipo. The Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway will fast track development and deepen Nigeria gross domestic product. Within a short time, a businessman, Chief Tolani Oladipo, has declared, speaking against the backdrop of the project, criticism by former President Olusegun Obasanjo in his latest book. Chief Oladapo gave a note of caution. In a statement, he advised against comments that are damaging to the project, which has numerous potential for the country. He says by the time it's complete, this highway will shorten travel with travel time within the southwest and south-south by more than 35%, and is projected to add $45 billion to Nigeria economy in its first 5 years. He pointed out that the immediate beneficiary was Lagos State, which he says had already gained $2 billion in gross domestic product.
Well, in this sense of creating highway from Lagos to Calabar, I see it as a good idea. But you know, when you also come outside to say good about what a particular governor or what a particular administration is doing, definitely this Dapo or Oladipo is definitely for him to make this kind of statement. You should know that he's a businessman and he's the kind of businessman that supports politics in disguise. There are some businessmen that they will not want to go into politics, but if you come to them and tell them come and support our party, they know they know how much they drop to support a particular party, because
And how much they will gain
at the
from
end
it.
of at the end of the time, at the day, they know what to gain from it. Business will come to them for contracts will come to them for them to make profit. Because there was a time I heard about a businessman that does printing it was later I now heard that that businessman was a brother to a governor or so. So he has the largest printing machine in the whole state. So any business that comes when it comes to campaigning and everything, flyers and everything, is the one they take the business to. So that you know that all these business, most of these businessmen are trying to move into politics for a reason for them to benefit from them.
Exactly.
So in this case, I see it as him saying this for at the end of the day, when this goes out and they see that okay, this Oladipo, yeah, is he has been supporting us right from time. Business in his own side we should not affect his own business. So this is a propaganda too.
Him trying to kick against the former president Olusegun Obasanjo that his comments is what he says about the Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway is wrong. I feels like he's also trying to give Nigeria the positive idea that they should not look at what the former president is saying, that all that is wrong. Well, let's move on. Tertiary institution presents candidates with fake A-level result for admission, says Jam. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board (JAMB) has accused some tertiary institutions of presenting students with fake advanced level A-level results forward for admission. The board says it observed that some institutions failed to verify the results used for admitting candidates, particularly those seeking direct entry. JAMB says this in its weekly bulletin shared by the public communication advisor, Dr. Fabian Benjamin, yesterday in Abuja. The bulletin says the bulletin says the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board has observed that some institutions are failing to verify the result used for admitting candidates, particularly those seeking direct entry. Well, um,
Well, it to me, it's normal. It's what the country wants is what they are getting. In a country where we have so many corrupt scenarios and corrupt things going on in the country, definitely you should know that
how
this fake result is a
how is
normal
it
thing.
even possible that someone should acquire a fake result?
You see how is it possible? If someone can be at home, yeah, not going to a university, uh, during the first time the person will go there just to do registration and everything, doesn't go to class, doesn't do anything, and the person comes out with second class degree. What is not possible? Yes, no, but in the case of Davido, we never had a scenario where Davido sat inside the class during his own time, but he came out as first class in his own class, where there were only two in the class, him and his cousin. They didn't want in that department, and he came out to the first class. So what do you expect? There are so many things that can happen in this country. You can pay into you can if I have enough money, I can walk into a school now, university, go to the VC, tell the VC that I need a certificate from this school. It's very easy for them to do.
If you have the money,
If you have the money, they'll look for a set.
is that is doing a good student.
Not even a good student, they'll look for a set. Probably if you want your certificate to be 2023, they'll go back to 2023 set, fix you inside the listing, inside the class, probably put you between 20 or 25, put you inside, just fix your name somewhere, give you attendance for like, then give you your certificate.
I think a whole lot is actually happening
I didn't
in
think all these
Nigeria.
all these politicians that register with fake results is not what they do. Same story. 5 million, 2 million, 2 million. If you come to me and you tell me that you want to give me 2 million for me to just sign a result for you, as a VC, what are you going to be taking twice? You think for them to get to that VC position, they've
I,
not done so many
I
things.
would say that corruption is everywhere, but I feels like there is actually a stronghold of it here in Nigeria. A very, very strong hold of it, because if someone is going to come out to complain about certain things, you are going to see people that is going to kick against is that when do you need a crate of, as a copper, why would you be living alone and then you need a crate of egg and all that. And I wonder how long it's going to take for Nigeria and we Nigerians to actually get through with all those things that is happening in Nigeria. Well, I'll say that we have come to the end of today's show. Thank you for joining us today on the Breakfast Show. I have been your host, Bella. Hope you enjoyed today's program. Make sure to share, like, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, have a blessed and lovely day.